So even though I think chain casting would have needed to get touched at some point because some of the chain cast were very brain dead, I think now is not the right timing for it, especially because there's like 1,000 more pressing issues. But other than that, there hasn't been much, like, in terms of useful fixes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding that players have less and less HP, like the higher level you go. Like, people have more HP at 125 than at 150 for whatever reason, like in general. It's weird. Sorcerer Chaincast was not that toxic. It's not about being toxic. Like, if you know a bit about the game, like, some of the chain casts were just broken. You could create like absolute frame trap for free with no skills involved whatsoever. I mean, people like to say that it required skills, but it really didn't. You know, slicer into like instant eye armor stuff that pretty much combo for your entire like HP bar. Like, I'm sorry, but that takes absolutely zero skills to pull off. But with that being said, I'm not gonna deny that this is gonna get a lot of fun out of the people who play mages. And so this is definitely going to hurt the activity as well, because this affects like a large portion of players negatively, and not just PvP players, but also PvE players that, you know, chain casting is not like just a PvP feature. A lot of PvE players were probably enjoying themselves with chain casting, and chain casting certainly did not affect PvP and PvE, sorry, in a negative way. I don't think, at least. It gave more freedom to PvE players. So in general, I think this just hurts the activity, and this would have need tweaking, but I feel like this would have needed like more like a rework than just straight up remove like all the chain cast. I know you can still do it by jumping, and a few spells can still chain cast, but for the most part, I think they would have needed to think about it a little more and refine it. I think that was the way to go about it. And in the meantime, to me, it was not really one of the more pressing things to fix. Like, you know, helmet swapping being still in the game and BHS. Like, those two things, like, should have been, like, priority.